What's up, guys? I'm here with I wanted to say your boy, but your man.
I don't.
Frodd, how's it
I don't
going,
feel
man?
I'm good.
Yesterday, you were leaving the house, and I think Neo was very shocked when your name was called, and he kept saying, how are you living, how are you living? And you said you knew it was going to happen. What was it that made you think yesterday was it?
Okay, what Neo was actually saying was, how did you know? Like, how did you feel it? Like, just your spirit. So I think in my second week, I had a phase during the period when I was transitioning to my baby's week. You know, I kind of spoke to some people who were close to me in the house, like Neo Cross, and I kind of mentioned that I had a dream that, you know, at some point I was going to have to go home because the narrative about, you know, coming out for my baby and stuff. And I also told them that I wanted to take a voluntary exit, but I wasn't so sure, but I needed to confirm my baby's birth before knowing what to do. So I think that he was making a reference to that.
How hard was it to make that decision? Because I think it sort of shaped a lot of the viewers' conversations about you.
At first, I didn't think I wanted to do it. It took a lot of, you know, conversations back and forth where I had to call people to see if it was worth it. But when the moment my partner kept insisted that, see, forget this, you need to go, do you understand? Because of the plans we had already, you know, put together, you know, she was just like, see, this is a platform for you to just take it to the next level.
Let's talk about your friendship with Mercy. It was also a big talking point about, you know, your stay in the house. You guys were really close. Was this immediately after Pepperdam that this became a strong friendship? You had each other's back. I think she even cried yesterday when you left the house. Just explain that dynamic to us.
But for me and Lambo, it was more of, it came from a bigger place where most of the people that were our close friends, we had mutual friends. Our businesses were integrated. She does real estate, I do real estate. So even prior to the show, I could remember, you know, her and my wife convincing me, because they're cool, telling me that, this is what I need to, you know, put in place before I come, or why I should actually go. So coming into the house, I think I just continued on, you know, my friendship with everyone.
So are you worried about her now that you're no more there to protect?
I feel like I left a mark, you know, within that space that other people would stand by. You know, the biggest threat she had has gone, which was Kid. Cross was another threat, but I think Kim is handling Cross right now. Pere is no longer a threat because he has been seen as some, you know, probably he has been in some situations. So I'm not sure he would want to go through the path of shipping with her and all that. So I just feel like she's okay.
What do you think of the ships in the house? Because most people see a lot of things happening this year now as strategy. Yeah. Did it feel real when you saw those things for me?
For the people who are shippers, who are ships now, for some, legit, it's cool. Angel is fine by it. Soma is actually handling it well. For Adekunle and Venita, I think they are cool. Veni is a lover girl. Adekunle is a cool guy. We didn't see that one coming. It started as a very good friendship. Just like he asked them yesterday, what is it? They answered you. But me, I can't tell, but I know they are quite very, very intimate with themselves. And I like how Adekunle treats her.
But seeing how the evictions were rolling out, did you have an idea what the show felt like?
Being inside the house, no. The evictions were rather weird because of how people were living, the names that were called. For us, that table was first shook by Uriel's eviction, you get, because she's an amazing soul and people kind of, you know, felt that she would have garnered a lot. Because of our tax, she's very homely. We didn't see Kid coming, coupled with the fact that his came with a gunshot and you took him. So we were even shocked. We didn't see that coming. So I feel like you can't predict the show this season, and it's okay. For them in the house, I guess they just have to keep living.
I mean, let's leave the house now, because you mentioned an app on stage yesterday. Yeah. I know you don't want to go too deep into it. Maybe notif your... But just give us an idea of, you know, what to expect now that you're out of the house.
Okay, so I created this app in particular, amongst other things I do, was created about 2.5 years ago with a partner of mine, Mike. So it concerned, you know, it's something we use to commute, which is cars. So I'll leave it there.
Any other thing we need to look out for you now that you're out?
I want to open a welfare organization, maybe an NGO, that I'll be able to cater for. I like to say single moms and children and people who are, who need help, just because of how, my foundation was. But it's inclusive of everybody. But the core would be on the women and children.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for the courage. We also thank your wife for letting you come back.
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of people were huge fans of Frodd, and it was nice to see you again.
Big brother Naija.